Mr. Mandel, Ms. Pacheco asked you to build her an old-fashioned vanity. And so, Ms. Pacheco, you are suing the defendant because you claim what he produced did not meet your specifications, and you had agreed to pay him $3,500, so you want all of your money back. And Mr. Mandel, you say, oh, I did everything Ms. Pacheco wanted me to do, and therefore I should be paid for it. You are cross-complaining for the extra work that you did in order to make it meet, from your point of view, the specifications that you required, and so you're suing her for over $1,000 in that cross-complaint. So, during your negotiations, you produced a photograph of what you wanted.
Right.
This was taken from a magazine.
Right, that Michael had provided to me.
And Mr. Mandel, this is what you produced.
This is the redo. So I built one, and then she decided that's not what she wanted.
All right, so this is the final product.
That's what's sitting in my garage.
That's what's sitting in your garage.
Now.
All right, so now we understand a little better because you signed a written contract. And how much had you paid him up to that point?
$3,600.
So you paid him $3,600. You went there. You saw not this photograph, but something else.
What was incomplete?
What was wrong with what he had produced?
Well, the opening was 20 inches, and I told him it needs to be more grand. The arch wasn't on there.
You mean over the chair? The arch was round?
There's an arch right there. It's a sitting area for a vanity.
Yes.
So this looks, what he produced looks like a desk.
So you get upset and you want your money back. And now, Mr. Mandel, you spend additional money in order to comply with her specifications is what you're countersuing for. And yet, the plaintiff has rejected your other completed work. Is that correct?
Correct.
I just kept telling him, make it like in the magazine.
Judge DeWald.
But did you even go and try and look at the
I
desk?
did go over to see it.
And you
it
saw
wasn't
this?
complete, but it wasn't that far done yet. The doors were not on there. The arch was not there. He fought me on the arch, saying that it was not in our contract. But I kept telling him, it's in the picture. It's in the picture.
So the picture, you only wanted that part?
That's all that I asked to be made, not the side piece. So I was just going to get where the chair was at, the little bank of drawers, and the arch.
So when you went over to his place and you looked at what he had worked on, and it wasn't what was in this picture, and you still said, this is what I want it to look like.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like in the magazine. And I've said it over and over in my text messages.
So why did you have her come over when the project wasn't even done?
She came over because she was complaining that I was spending too much on the materials. So at this time, we're already going back and forth arguing. And she comes over with an attitude and refused my cabinets.
Judge Juarez.
Okay, but you did sign off on the dimensions. You gave us a document that you say is a contract, and it said there will be a 20-inch wide opening. So if that wasn't grand enough, why did you sign off on it? He made exactly what you agreed on in terms of the 20-inch wide opening.
But I did ask him to make it bigger, the opening, yes.
After you saw the initial project.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were built.
But I wanted it
Hold on.
bigger. I wanted it bigger, and then he said to me, why don't you just lose weight? And then he used foul
Okay,
language.
well, that's not a good comment, not a good solution.
Right.
But in addition to the 20-inch wide opening, you said that the drawer underneath it made it have more like a desk feel.
Right.
But again, the exact contract calls for a drawer and doesn't call for an arch. So you may have wanted something different, but then you have to pay him more for the labor. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So did you, in fact, ask him to make the changes that you wanted?
I asked him to just make the arch, the sitting area bigger.
Okay.
He goes, I can make this.
charging
He goes,
you
I
for
still have
labor."
more wood. I have more materials, is what he told me.
Right, so he may have had materials left over, but there were additional labor costs. So at some point, Mr. Mendel, you let the plaintiff know that you had the finished product ready for her.
Yes. At that point, she said, I'm not giving you another cent. You've already been paid handsomely.
I think I have what I need.
Ms. Pacheco, this is the final product. Why didn't you go see it?
I didn't feel comfortable being alone with him. He told me to come alone, and I didn't feel comfortable doing that.